Non-state allies, non-state opponents. The Houthi movement, officially called Ansar Allah and colloquially simply Houthis, is an Islamist political and armed movement that emerged from Sarda in northern Yemen in the 1990s. The movement was called Houthis because its founder is from the Houthi tribe. The Houthi movement is a predominantly Zaydi Shia force. The Houthis have a complex relationship with Yemen's Sunni Muslims. The movement has both discriminated against Sunnis, but also recruited and allied with them. Under the leadership of Hussein Badruddin al-Houthi, the group emerged as an opposition to former Yemeni President Ali Abdullah Saleh, whom they charged with massive financial corruption and criticized for being backed by Saudi Arabia and the United States at the expense of the Yemeni people and Yemen's sovereignty. Resisting Saleh's order for his arrest, Hussein was killed in Sada in 2004 along with a number of his guards by the Yemeni army, sparking the Houthi insurgency in Yemen. Since then, except for a short intervening period, the movement has been led by his brother Abdul Malik al-Houthi. The Houthi movement attracts its Zaydi Shia followers in Yemen by promoting regional, political religious issues in its media, including the overarching US-Israeli conspiracy theory and Arab collusion. In 2003, the Houthis slogan, "God is great, death to the US, death to Israel, curse the Jews, and victory for Islam," became the group's trademark. Houthi officials, however, have rejected the literal interpretation of the slogan. The movement's expressed goals include combating economic underdevelopment and political marginalization in Yemen while seeking greater autonomy for Houthi-majority regions of the country. They also claim to support a more democratic non-sectarian republic in Yemen. The Houthis have made fighting corruption the centerpiece of their political program. The Houthis took part in the 2011 Yemeni revolution by participating in street protests and by coordinating with other opposition groups. They joined the National Dialogue Conference in Yemen as part of the Gulf Cooperation Council initiative to broker peace following the unrest. However, the Houthis would later reject the November 2011 GCC deal's provisions stipulating formation of 6 federal regions in Yemen, claiming that the deal did not fundamentally reform governance and that the proposed federalization divided Yemen into poor and wealthy regions. Houthis also feared the deal was a blatant attempt to weaken them by dividing areas under their control between separate regions. In late 2014, Houthis repaired their relationship with the former President Ali Abdullah Saleh, and with his help, they took control of the capital and much of the north. In 2014-2015, Houthis took over the government in Sana'a with the help of the former President Ali Abdullah Saleh, and announced the fall of the current government of Abdrabbu Mansur Hadi. Houthis have gained control of most of the northern part of Yemen's territory and since 2015 have been resisting the Saudi-led military intervention in Yemen that claims to seek to restore the internationally recognized Yemeni government to power. Additionally, the Islamic State militant group has attacked all of the conflict's major parties including Houthis, Saleh forces, the Yemeni government, and the Saudi Arabian-led coalition forces. The Houthis have launched repeated missile and drone attacks against Saudi cities, widely seen as a proxy war between Saudi Arabia and Iran. According to Ahmad Adaghashi, a professor at Sana'a University, the Houthis began as a moderate theological movement that preached tolerance and held a broad-minded view of all the Yemeni peoples. Their first organization, the Believing Youth, was founded in 1992 in Sarda Governorate, 1008 by either Muhammad al-Houthi, 98 or his brother Hussein al-Houthi. The Believing Youth established school clubs and summer camps, 98 in order to promote a Zaydi revival in Sarda. By 1994-1995, 15-20,000 students had attended by summer camps. The religious material included lectures by Muhammad Hussein Fadhlullah and Hassan Nasrallah. 99 The formation of the Houthi organizations has been described by Adam Barron of the European Council on Foreign Relations as a reaction to foreign intervention. Their views include shoring up Zaydi support against the perceived threat of Saudi-influenced ideologies in Yemen and a general condemnation of the former Yemeni government's alliance with the United States, which, along with complaints regarding the government's corruption and the marginalization of much of the Houthis' home areas in Sarda, constituted the group's key grievances. Although Hussein al-Houthi, who was killed in 2004, had no official relation with believing youth, according to Z, he contributed to the radicalization of some Zaydis after the 2003 invasion of Iraq. By affiliated youth adopted anti-American and anti-Jewish slogans.